calling the shots on opposite sidelines as first-year head coaches. Vick's Norfolk State Spartans are fighting to flip the script. Jackson's Delaware State Hornets buzz in at 5-3. With this Norfolk State team coming in on a skid, dropping their last 6 as the handoff up ahead and the run by Xavier Evans. He's met very quickly, but a solid gain after play. Coons rolling to his left, has a man open, connects downfield with DeSean Kendrick, but a penalty mark. Let's see if this defensive unit can get off the field. One-on-one coverage and overthrowing the intended target, but a lot of contact there with J.J. Evans and Jadarius Perkins. Yard line and a fresh set of downs. Coons looking to his right, takes his time, surveys the other way, tries to direct traffic, clears out along that left side, has some room to run. And a good game. Burton's offense into Delaware State territory. The pressure shakes off the defender. Biggs stays upfield and gets it out. And the pass complete to Evans. And
Austin midfield, keeping the offense on the field.
Quickly out the hands. And there's Kendrick on the outside and Kendrick on the perimeter. And he's being dragged down by Christian Garrett. Coons feeling some pressure. Flag comes out. Coons stays up, throws it into the end zone, and it's nearly intercepted by Garrett.
Personal foul, chop block, offense, number 71, number 22. 15-yard penalty, remains first down.
John Kendrick, who's at the top. The 2-by-2 formation. Coons delivers, had a man wide open up the seam and could not connect with J.J. Evans.
We have to wear down the inside zone, Trey.
And Bennett, who's looking, the pass complete to Nathan Stewart, and Stewart picks up the first down. And to follow up your point, Jay.
Chung, another former NFL player that's coaching.
On 2nd and 13, a man open. That's Stewart once more. And Stewart, the redshirt sophomore, is pushed out by Dalen Long.
Has a warrior mentality, and he's instilled that in the Hornet program.
And on the carry, there's Gillis, and the tackle made by Caleb Broadbent. Preseason first team, all possible head coaches, but has thrived under Coach Jack. Once again, out of the hands of Caden Bennett and Philippe Wesley catching that dart.
And allow them to get a free running play.
Well, 10th play of the drive, quickly out of the hands of Bennett. Not a short tackler, and Terrence Roan breaks it and goes for more as a couple of pieces convert on another 3rd down. Gillis, not Gillis, instead it's Bennett. And Bennett, who fakes out everyone, including me, with the run. And the pickup of a first down. It's Hornets on the Spartans' 6-yard line. Back to pass is Bennett. He's looking, giving chase. The Spartans defense, and they come up and hit. In England for the 30-yard attempt. It's up and it's through. The first points of the game belong to the Hornets of Delaware State. And has made plays when necessary. And here on 3rd and a dozen. And good way to separate there from J.J. Evans to pick up the first down. That's a 3rd down just before midfield on that Hornets logo. Swings it out and into the hands of Kevon King, and King was doing some extra work. The yards after. They hand off to Evans, and Evans up ahead and picks up the first down.
That's a dual threat.
Quickly out, and it's will look to be a double pass. Instead, taking off and running is Kendrick, and Kendrick opposite side of the. Kendrick getting a breather on the sideline inside the red zone. 1st and 10. Coons play action, has J.J. Evans in the end zone for the touchdown. Spartans on the board.
That's going to be a problem.
The extra point is no good, so missed by Evan Helfrich.
Than most people might think, but I still would like to see them establish the running game.
Marquise Gillis is like, I got you. He is the rock of this team. And talking with the coaching staff, they just love his attitude. And on that one, brings up second and short. This time they go with James Jones, and Jones, who burst through, the junior out of Baltimore, Maryland, with a great gain of more than 1,000 yards so far this season. Feeling the pressure and the attack there from the Spartans. Kyrie Moiston with the sack. And at the goal line. And it's blocked into the end zone. And touchdown. Special teams play come through. The punt block for the touchdown. And that's Amir Anderson, who did all the work. With a shift of momentum, putting the Hornets back on top. The extra point is up and through, and a 10-6 advantage for Del State.
Timeout.
Delaware State, they've won some games non-conference, showing that they can win games in conference as well.
It's Kevon King with a big first down run, pickup of a dozen, and come out on the winning side more than not. As King gets it once again, and finding holes and gaps to take advantage of. And King brings up 2nd and 1 after, but here you got the big fella, you come in on 4th and 1, you run behind that big fella, and you try to drive those legs to the ball carrier, pick it up.
Bottom of your screen in that matchup.
Feeling the pressure, not able to avoid it, and the Hornets swarm. Samuel Corpoy. Story, 3rd and forever for Norfolk State. Looking underneath, just takes it there as King trying to put on some moves. Here's Coons. Coons feeling some pressure. Coons can't afford a safety, lets it go. And Quincy Robinson in the end zone, standing near that O. And spinning out and getting a little bit of breathing room is Xavion Evans.
If they're saying, you know what, we want to give back to the game that gave us so much.
Caden Bennett completes the pass to Kyrie Benton. Benton, who first this, or give me some advice. And now they feel like they can give and have success, just like Marquise Gillis is having on this run. As a David Ojekby run of the night for the Hornets. They keep it on the ground. Again, back to their identity. And Marquise Gillis, once again, another good to see him at full strength and what he can do. While he gets a breather, they decided to air it out, and Maurice Clark hauls it in. Transferred in from Temple, 5-yarder. Made one from 30 earlier. This one is up and is through. So extending the lead out. Coons in there, the J.J. Evans. Evans, who caught the touchdown earlier, the lone score for Norfolk. Here's DeSean Kendrick. Kendrick with a nice cutback and moves, stiff arm, keeps going. Out near the 43-44. Bennett escaping, has some real estate ahead of him. And a first down picked up off the legs of Caden Bennett to show up in this second half, outgaining what they did in the first 2 quarters. 65 yards on the ground and counting. And this is going to be close, and you see there is on this 3rd and 4. Hoping the Spartans can hold here. Instead, the pass complete to Jaden Jenkins, and Jenkins was brought down by. As they move over to the 41-yard line of Norfolk State. And Caden Bennett, who takes off. A little help there from James Jones. 117 yards so far tonight. 3 for 3 on this drive on third downs, and that's another pickup there. 4 for 4 as Marquise Gillis, the ball carrier. Bennett with time, looking, man wide open in the end zone, and touchdown! Just like that, Tamir Ellis, the tight end, hauls in.
Down for Delaware State over the blown assignment.
And the extra point sails left. It is no good. But second and 5 with space on the outside. That's Cameron Thomas. And Thomas flung down by Wayne. Coons has Evans. Evans with the dynamite catch. What concentration from Evans in the paint. 70 yards for J.J. Evans. Second out. The Spartans just yet. What an outstanding grab and play by J.J. That doesn't happen very often. Caden Bennett tries to zip it in there and does so. Threads the needle into Nathan Stewart for the first down. Remember, Jay, their last Amir Hall back in the heyday for Bowie State. Through the hole is James Jones. James Jones is taken off across the 50, 40. It's a foot race, and James Jones sprints and dives into the end zone. What an answer from Delaware State. Oh, yeah. For the 2-point conversion. They're going to attempt it here. Bennett looking and gets this man in the back of the end zone. Najee Lally. Conversion complete. By putting them in situations to be comfortable with the uncomfortable. Back at it is J.J. Evans hauling that in from Otto Coons. A tough catch made. That's DeSean Kendrick. California product, JUCO, Division II, now at Del State. Otto Coons on first down after the penalty, and DeSean Kendrick, they target him once again, this time the reception for the senior.
On the game clock.
Play action, and they get Akeem Wright, the big tight end out of Norfolk, and another first down.
20 seconds ago.
Intercepted in the end zone, snatched out of the air.
And intercept that pass.
First turnover of the night, and a costly one. Marquise Gillis on the carry. And 11, Stewart again with the reception.
Of course, another penalty.
Jay, out
together and play a complete game of football, which is something they really haven't done this season.
Marquise Gillis is swung down, and one thing you can say about this Norfolk State defense for Norfolk State, that punt blocked. We've seen the 2 block punts tonight, 1 for each side. Coordinator Brian Shepard dials up here from the 45 of Delaware State. They elect to run the football, and good pad level there from Xavion Evans. So picking up the first down, that's going to stop the clock. Give him a chance. Is Teron Biles Walker, first time with the reception tonight. Another first down here. Here on 2nd and 5. Coons looking, has a man underneath. Another first down completed. J.J. Evans, who's been the favorite target tonight.
Look at Coons. Walking onside kick, and you recover.
Instead, a little reverse action and trying to find some room to run is Kendrick, and he's stopped. And no for a tush push.
Yeah.
Coons wrapped up momentarily, wiggles away from the defender, has plenty of time looking into the end zone, and connects with Kendrick for the touchdown. First hauled in tonight for Kendrick.
The ball enough where they may catch a break and get into the end zone, but less than a minute to go.
Kick is up and through, so one score separating these two. First onside kick of the season attempted by Norfolk State in the sure hands of DeMar Jackson, the up man, and he hauls it in and secures it. And Jay, as the final minute ticks off here.
Pretty complete team.
And the swagger of DeSean Jackson has everybody believing his Hornets are for real. From underdog to headline, Delaware State, his former teammate, Michael Vick. The Hornets sending a message to doubters and to the conference that Delaware State has arrived.